Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Honda City Hatchback 1.5 V. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The E-Trim and above City Hatchback in Malaysia does come standard with a remote engine start system. So, to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. Standard across the City Hatchback range in Malaysia is Honda's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the City Hatchback, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The 8th generation City uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The V-Trim and above get a combination leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim and sport grips at 10 and 2. In Malaysia, the 1.5 petrol engine comes standard with a continuously variable transmission or CVT in short. A CVT does not have a fixed set of gear ratios. Instead, it has an infinite amount of gear ratios to give drivers a smoother ride and better fuel efficiency over a conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode. Pedal shifters, which are standard on the E-Trim and above, enables drivers to manually shift through 7 virtual gear ratios. While rear parking sensors are standard across the range, only the E-Trim and above get a reverse camera. The reverse camera features guidance signs and 3 different views. Safety features for the pre-facelift City include 4 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. The V-Trim and above add on 2 curtain airbags for a total of 6 airbags. The pre-facelift City V, V-Sensing, and RS come with the same 16-inch 5 triple-spoke alloy rims, with the difference being that the V and the V-Sensing trims have silver rims while the RS trim has two-tone rims. The City uses 185/55 R16 Toyo Process R57 tyres. The pre-facelift City V gets ventilated disc brakes in front and drum brakes at the back. The suspension is McPherson struts up front and a rear torsion beam setup. Honda has been producing the B-segment City for 8 generations since 1981. The first generation was available as either a 2-door convertible or a 3-door hatchback, the second generation was only offered as a 3-door hatchback, and for the 3rd to the 7th generations, the only body style available with the City was a 4-door saloon. The 8th generation City was unveiled in Bangkok, Thailand in November 2019, initially as a 4-door saloon. A year later in November 2020, Honda launched the City Hatchback. This marks the return of the hatchback body style, albeit a 5-door rather than a 3-door, to the City nameplate after 26 years since the second generation City was discontinued in 1994. The City Hatchback is much larger than Honda's other B-segment hatchback, the Jazz, and the City Hatchback also takes the place of the Jazz in certain markets where the 4th generation Jazz is not sold in. Unlike its predecessor, the 8th generation City is not produced in Japan. Instead, production of the 8th generation City takes place in Brazil, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Like the past 2 generations, the 8th generation City is sold as a Honda Ballad in South Africa. A facelift for the 8th generation City was unveiled in July 2023 for the saloon and in February 2024 for the hatchback. In Malaysia, both 8th generation City body styles are offered. The City Saloon went on sale in October 2020 for the pre-facelift model and in August 2023 for the facelifted model. Meanwhile, the City Hatchback went on sale in December 2021 for the pre-facelift model and in May 2024 for the facelifted model. Both body styles have identical variants on sale in Malaysia. Currently, the variants are 1.5 S CVT, 1.5 e-CVT, 1.5 V CVT, 1.5 RS CVT, and 1.5 HEV RS e-CVT. Under the bonnet of this City is Honda's L15Z, 1.5 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features IV Tech technology and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 119 horsepower at 6600 rpm and 145 Nm of torque at 4300 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.7 seconds, and the top speed is 194 km per hour. 40 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the City Hatchback 1.5 CVT is 5.6 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 130 grams per kilometer, and the City is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the pre-facelift City Hatchback V include automatic manual leveling LED reflector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED front fog lights, LED front and side indicators, LED rear lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a rear spoiler, and a single exhaust pipe. Speakers right there, and right there, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Vehicle stability assist, headlight level adjustment, pull the receiver to pop open the fuel door, and the driver's seat in this City Hatchback V does get full manual adjustments. The receiver controls the seat back, the receiver controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Single zone automatic climate control system, on off, fan speed, air conditioning, recirculation, different modes, front and rear defrost, temperature, automatic mode, and maximum cooling. Storage down here, couple of USB-A ports. The top one is for charging, while the bottom one connects to the system. Power outlet, more storage down there, cup holders, and right here is the vehicle's Econ mode. This city comes with the display audio touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 8 speakers. The stock sound system that this City hatchback uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. The album art will show up here if available. Song title, the song artist and album will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle, repeat, and bring up your love and suggest less like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist. Hit back to go back to your main media menu where you can access your library, playlists, and radio. And under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. And to go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone, and below, you can press this to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can access the phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right, and to the left you can access the Google Maps, go to a destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main Honda system, you can either hit the home button right here or the Honda logo right here. Right here we are in the main Honda system with the time, date, day, and below you can select radio, USB iPod, Bluetooth audio, phone, Apple CarPlay, and settings. Under settings, you can set your language settings, Bluetooth settings, audio settings. Under audio, you can adjust the bass treble, your speed sensitive volume, balance and fader. And you can also set your display settings, clock settings, opening screen, smartphone, rear camera, lane watch, your radio data. You can also view software information, open source licenses, and perform a factory reset right here. Apart from the home and return buttons, you also get the volume up and down buttons together with a power button. Central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, press this button right here. Light and indicator controls. Now if you turn on the left indicator, you can bring up Honda's lane watch camera system on the on the infotainment display. And you can also bring up the lane watch camera by pressing the button at the end of the light and indicator stalk. Cruise control, volume controls, seat track, different media mode selection, Bluetooth telephone controls, voice control, wiper controls, brightness adjustment controls, and this trip or clock button allows you to go between the range and trip A, average fuel consumption and trip A, average fuel consumption and trip B. You can adjust the clock, mileage and trip A, and back to the range and trip A. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. You have a bit of storage beneath the parking brake and on either sides of it. Front center armrest with storage down below. Manual dimming rear view mirror. Front reading lights. And the driver's side sun visor does get a vanity mirror. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the City Hatchback does come with Honda's magic seats, so they can be quite versatile. You can flip the seat bases up, just grab the seat base, flip it up, and lock it in place using the bar. With this, you can have a tall load area, so you can store, say, plants and whatnot back here. Alternatively, you can also flip the seat backs down to have a bigger boot, and to flip the seat backs down, you use the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. As you can see, the 40 part is the right seat, while the 60 part is the left seat and the middle seat. So you also have a bar down there to lock those two seats in place, and another lever right there to flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I will feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It may not be the most spacious back here in terms of headroom, but there is a lot of legroom and the seats are actually quite nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom if needed. A bit of storage down there, and below the storage area there are a couple of power outlets. No rear center armrest for this one, but right above for both sides at the back are grip handles. Cabin light. To open up the rear hatch, use the touchpad beneath the Honda badge on the rear hatch itself. Boot space in the City Hatchback is 289 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1189 litres. To the left of the boot is a light, and on both sides of the boot are hooks. The red box contains the vehicle's warning triangle, and under the boot floor is storage together with the vehicle's toolkit, jack, and spare tyre. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Fairly big glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Honda City Hatchback 1.5 V. Thanks for watching and goodbye.